Oops, wrong garage. All right, let's pull this out. So I realized I haven't taken you on a tour of the Wagon Queen Family Truckster. So this is it. This is the Wagon Queen Family Truckster. Now this car you may remember from the National Lampoons Vacation Movie that came out 40 years ago on July 29th. And this is a 1979 Ford LTD Country Squire in the movie. The version I have here is an 84 Ford LTD, but it has almost the exact same body style. So when I was looking for a car to turn into a Wagon Queen Family Truckster, I figured the 84 was a little newer, looked exactly the same, and hopefully would be a better fit for me. Now, the first thing you're going to notice are the 8 headlights. We've got 4 on each side. The car originally comes with just 2 headlights on each side, so we got 2 front ends, flipped one upside down and put it on, lowered the bumper here in the front, filled in this grill area, made a new grill in chrome, and then the hood ornament. Now the hood ornament I drew it, and then I went ahead and got the measurements, and then I got it cut on a CNC machine and had a couple different ones made, and then I got it chromed, and then we replaced the Ford LTD hood ornament with this one. Then of course we added the wood paneling, so all over the hood, all over the sides, all this is wood paneling. It's actually like a 3M sticker that's kind of on here, product. And then the wood trim. We put a fake gas on the hood of the car because you don't want to fill it with gas right above the engine. So the original gas is still on the side in the back on the driver's side. I took the hubcaps off because in the vacation movie they get stolen. So I figured it was a kind of an easy way after doing all this work to just, and I never got back to having time to do the hubcaps or to have someone do the hubcaps. So then again here on the sides, all wood paneling down the whole side of the car. This car originally was brown, the whole car was brown. We did the metallic P paint on it, and then took all the paneling off that was on the car and then put new paneling on all down the whole side. So the roof rack has been extended, so it's 2 different roof racks kind of put together to make it go the whole length of the car. You can put the luggage up there. You can put the Christmas tree up there, which is from one of the other vacation movies, which is actually a different car, but people love it when we put a Christmas tree on top. Then we have the emblem on the side. So I had this drawn up, and then I found an artist to sculpt it and make it kind of out of a plastic material. This was before 3D printing was a thing, and then we made them for the sides. The back side, we've got the kind of air vents on the side. This wood paneling is bigger. The window was smashed out because it came way down to like here, and then we replaced it with a smaller window up top. The only thing on the back is the wood paneling was added, and then we added the extra set of taillights on the back. Again, the roof rack goes all the way across the top. So on the driver's side, here's where the real gas actually is for the car. One of the coolest things about the Family Truckster is the way back seats. So this folds down, the tailgate folds down, or it opens to the side depending on which lever you use and how it's set up. So we've got the way back seats in here. This also goes down, this mirror, or this window actually goes down as well. These fold down to make this a whole flat area, or you can have the kids sit in here and one kind of faces one way and one faces the other way, and they've got a DVD player up here as well that we added afterwards for road trips. All right, so let me take you to the driver's seat. All right, so in the driver's seat, of the Country Squire. It goes up to a whopping 85 miles per hour. This gas gauge, original gas gauge, stopped working, so we added another gas gauge. So we added another gas gauge over here. I added a different sound system because of long drives. And also if you have someone sitting in the front and they want to watch a movie, they can watch it on here. You know, air conditioning. I always remember everybody has this Kleenex box and this air freshener from the 70s and 80s. So that's in here as well. It's got the original interior. You have the headlights are here. You have your windshield wipers. Wipers and everything over here. You actually have the horn right here. So the horn is right here. You press the directional signal in for the horn. So we have the three-point seatbelt in the front. So we're buckled in, three-point seatbelt in the front. They just have the lap belts in the back. And then they have the three-part over here on the passenger side. Let's go ahead and take it for a quick ride around. I added a backup camera just to see a little bit, because I have a trailer hitch on here, which I've also never used. It came on this car. I bought this car on Craigslist, believe it or not, many, many years ago. So the car kind of drives like driving a boat. It kind of floats everywhere. It's a huge vehicle. It's like, I think it's over 18 feet long. It's got a huge hood on it. It's a little different than driving your standard Honda Accord to work. But it is a lot of fun to drive. Once you get used to it, it just takes up a lot of room. So I don't know if I mentioned it before, but it's probably important to mention. My last name is actually Griswold. So that's why we decided to build the car, because of our last name. And every time you go somewhere during Christmas or somewhere, everyone's always like, oh, have you seen that movie? Or they always make a joke. So one day I was like, all right, we should buy a Ford LTD Country Squire, turn it into a vacation movie car. So that's what we did. We had some friends who owned a auto repair shop, Brian and Chris, and we talked to them. I took reference photos and drew up a lot of different things, and watched the movie many, many times, the vacation movie. And then about 6 months of work and a lot of just trying to figure stuff out, we had the car done. So if you have any comments or questions about the Wagon Queen Family Truckster, please just leave them below. If you are interested in any more videos about the car, let me know what you'd like to see, or any adventures or road trips or things like that. Please leave a comment below.